And it's a jam-packed weekend on the track. NASCAR is returning to wine country. This happening on Sunday for the premier racing at the Sonoma Raceway. And this will be the only NASCAR event in California this year. And now we'd like to take the opportunity to introduce our viewers to Aaron Wilson, who is live over at Sonoma Raceway. Aaron, the NASCAR Cup Series playoff picture kind of starting to take shape as we're now 15 races into that 36 race campaign. And as we go further, the more crucial it seems like every race feels.
Oh, you hit the nail on the head with that one. It definitely is shaping up. Today, the gates opened at 9 a.m. for fans to make their way into the Raceway, of course. And right now, not the Xfinity Series, excuse me, but the Jitter Tire 200, which is the first race on the docket for the weekend, is actually taking place, which is why you see the trailer behind me. But you probably see some fans moving behind me as well. Not as many, because there's a lot of them in the grandstands, but let me tell you, there is so much out here for the fans to enjoy. Food, fun, everything you can think of. And you'll see it in just a second on your screen because it's a much different scene than we had on yesterday. It was a very quiet track when we were out here, but right now the vendor trucks, they're lining the lot with just about everything you can think of to eat and drink, with fans, young and old, able to get an up-close look at the classic cars that will be competing in the Trans Am race on tomorrow, which is Saturday. There are also a variety of games for everyone to enjoy. Race car simulators, just like the ones that the racers use to practice on the course. I mean, it's so fun out here, so much to do. A look at a real race car. I even tried it out myself. I mean, hey, they throw shade at me and say that I drive like a race car driver anyway, so I leaned in on it when I had the opportunity. We caught up with a family-owned business that has a premier spot in the fan zone just off of the track and just next to the entryway of the grandstands where fans will be seated with the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. Take a listen at what they had to say when they prepared to get ready for this race this weekend.
It's been nonstop, late nights. Last night we were up at 3:30 in the morning making donuts, packed for about 30,000 cups for the 6, 12, or the 24 donuts you can order. While they're out there making donuts, we're making donuts in here. So we're pretty happy with that.
I started coming out here like in the late 80s. He was born in 92, so when he got old enough to come out here, we brought him out here. Took him to Phoenix, took him to LA, Vegas, and now his son, we're doing the same thing.
So Andy, how cool is that to be able to come across 3 generations of NASCAR fans, and they got the little one started early to keep the tradition going. It is so much of a family atmosphere out here. So many nice smiling faces, everyone just in a good mood, kids running around as much as they can with their headsets on. I mean, it's just a really nice place to be over the weekend in wine country, watching some great racers, and of course, waiting to see, can Martin Truex Jr. actually pull it off, get his first win of the season, and tie the record for wins here at the Sonoma Raceway. We'll have to wait and see if that happens. But of course, like I said, so much excitement here in Sonoma this weekend, Andy.
Aaron, thank you so much for that report. NASCAR officially on my bucket list for sports. We appreciate your report. And this particular track is actually the largest motocross facility in Northern California. It features a 2.52-mile road course. The racetrack has been repaved since the last NASCAR race for those of you with further interests in this race.